Okay, here we go. I'm making a new video. Hopefully this one loads up right. I'm going to have to take the old one off of there. Um, Please like and subscribe. This is Catherine's Low Income Prepping and Survival, number 58. Let's start talking about, like I said, please like and subscribe. Let's talk about Putin. So I guess Putin's gotten sick and they're trying to do things for him. I'm looking down at some of my signs on here to make sure that things are good. Seems to be working now. I just moved this up here. So as you notice, there's no bed back here right now. I'm going to put a flag up here. I guess Putin's supposed to have had a heart attack. He's supposed to be in the hospital on intensive care or whatever. They're trying to play it off. Somebody said that he died. I don't know if that's true or not, but we'll see how things go. So that's the thing with Putin. Will it make the war worse or make it better? That will be interesting to see. Second of all, I want to talk about this terrible person in Maine. That's terrible what he did, that he went out and he attacked people and he shot all those people. That's not a good gun owner. That gun owners are normally totally responsible. This man was a monster. Why he did it? They say it was because he was hearing voices. Well, I heard he just got some new ear, um, those things that help you hear better, ear things that go in your ear, hearing aids. I'm sorry, having a bit of an old timer's moment there. Yeah, so I don't know. But most people don't hear voices unless it's coming from their TV or their friends or other people outside that happen to be talking or the radio. But anyhow, evidently this guy was hearing voices. Maybe the government, I hate to be a conspiracy person, but maybe the government's been screwing with this guy. And you never know. Maybe he was programmed to go off the deep end. Biden and his cohorts and the far left have been trying to get rid of guns, especially ARs. They're just semi-automatic rifles. I can get one with a wood stock that's semi-automatic. I mean, it doesn't have a pistol grip and it doesn't have a thing to hold the thing. And you can even buy extended magazines for some of them. Most people only go with what comes with the gun. But you want to have a few extra magazines in case the magazine fails on you when you're out there hunting. I have magazines for my guns. I have small, capacity ones. And I have the ones that came with the rifle. And I have a lever action, of course, that's a lever action. It's not semi-automatic. But they made a big thing about it on the news today. It really irritated me. I'm sorry he did these terrible things, and I hope they punish him to the extent of the law. I think he's got mental problems, and I think that, maybe he needs to be looked into. Maybe there's something wrong with those hearing aids they gave him. They said he was fit enough to be in the military, so who knows? All right, so let's talk about Walmart prices. Walmart prices have gone up, and it's getting ridiculous. Every time I go into Walmart, there's a small difference, just a small difference in the prices. But it keeps building and building and building. And I'm a really careful shopper, but I really got to work hard at it. I mean, I like my hamburger and I like hot dogs, but even the cheap hot dogs I buy are almost 30-40% more. The hamburger I buy is almost 28% more. And heaven forbid if you want a steak. I mean, you can't afford that, you know. But like I bought a roast and I'm going to carve it into steaks. I'm saved a few dollars doing that. Not much. The roasts are really expensive too. Sometimes you can get cheaper things at Ingles because they have their own meat cutting area there. They also have a bakery there, by the way. So Ingles is a good store to go to. Walmart, they have their bakery, but it's not really a bakery. Most of the stuff is shipped into them. Plus, Ingles has things that Walmart doesn't have. The only difference is they charge more at Ingles. So give or take. Aldi's is supposed to be cheap. It's not here. You have very little choice in what foods you're getting. Canned food outlet, I used to love going there. It's kind of like an Aldi's, but you had more choices. And they actually had things that were cheap and were low price. Well, anyhow, let's go on beyond that. And let's talk about Johnson in the House. Yes, that Johnson guy. He's a right winger, highly religious Christian, and he's now that. He says he's a man of the law. Well, let's see if he protects everyone's rights, not just the Christians' rights. Let's see what happens. We know Biden's an asshole. He's our president, but he's president asshole. What can you say? I'm not going to make fun of him. I'm just going to tell you how I feel. He's not my president. He's the president of our country. But I voted for Trump, and I'm sticking to that. Would I vote for Trump again? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I don't think he's going to be on the ballot. We'll see. Things are weird lately. All right, so then let's talk about infectious diseases. I guess there's these worms and there's skin diseases and stuff that are going around. Hopefully, we can take care of everything, and hopefully, you can be careful and take care of your own health. I'm going to do this as a short video right now. Maybe I'll do one in a couple of days. Hopefully, they'll catch that guy in Maine that killed those people. Not all gun owners are like that. 99.9% of gun owners are respectable, decent people. And they like to take their guns out and they like to go shoot at cans and targets. They like to take their guns and go hunting. There's nothing wrong with hunting. I don't do a lot of hunting anymore because I can buy hamburger and stuff at the store, but you never know at the rate things are going. I might have to go hunting and find some food. I may not be able to buy much at the store. Hate to eat gruel all the time. Gruel probably is going to end up costing too much too. So I don't know what else to say. I mean, I just feel bad about things. But I mean, people should have the right to own what they want to own and do what they want. The Second Amendment says we do. The First Amendment gives people a choice of religion and freedoms to be who they want to be and do what they want to do. But you got some Christians and right-wingers and Muslims and a few other ones that say, no, you got to live this way. Me say 'em. Well, that's not true. I'm a centralist, a conservative centralist, and I believe in the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. All people are equal. Men, women, transgendered people, gay, straight, heterosexual, bisexual, whatever. I mean, come on, people. Why don't we quit fighting about the little stuff and start thinking about the big stuff? Why don't we house the hungry, feed the hungry, house the homeless? Why don't we take care of the mental people? I think a lot of crime would be taken care of if we just put some of these mental people that are really off their meds most of the time, because people, they don't want to do what they don't want to do. If they're told, well, take these meds and you'll be better, well, then they start feeling good and say, hey, I don't need these meds anymore, and they stop taking them. I knew people like that in Seattle. I used to live in Seattle, Washington. And you see them walking down the middle of the street, hitting people's cars with their hands, screaming, sitting on the corners, mumbling to themselves. I haven't been in downtown Atlanta now where I live. That's south of me. I haven't been there, but I imagine it's the same there. And now Georgia's a little tougher on people, and they put up with less bullshit, and they put people in jail for doing the wrong thing, things that are against the law. Yay! Okay. Yeah, and I wish Washington would go back to doing that and quit worrying about clean up the streets, take care of the drugs, quit worrying about what people like to go shoot in the woods and go hunting with, and maybe start taking care of the criminals. Washington State needs to do that. Okay, in California too. This gruesome Newsom, he goes and talks to the leader of China. Come on, he shouldn't even go there. You know, He's not a representative of the whole government. He's only a representative of California. You know, he's the governor of California. That man, it makes me sick. I think that they should have. I mean, I liked Governor Brown, and I liked Reagan, and I liked Arnold. I mean, Schwarzenegger was great. I think it was kind of screwy, fooled around with his maid, but Maria Shriver was much better than his maid. But I guess, to each their own. Um, Anyhow, I think that's going to be about it for me. Remember to like and subscribe. Love your family, love your neighbors the best you can. Try to get along with everyone. Be kind to people. Help people out. You see them loading stuff and they're old into their cars. Go over and ask them if they got a big bag of groceries or a big bag of rice or a big bag of dog and cat food. Ask them, hey, would you like some help putting that in your car? Take their cart to the bin. Be kind to people. Remember, if you're listening to this, you are the resistance. And as the resistance, you need to watch out. You need to watch out for crazies. You need to watch out for religious zealots. And you need to watch out for people that want to take away your rights. Remember, you have the ultimate power. This is a country by the people, for the people. So you tell them what you want them to do in Washington at your state governments. And you get out and vote. All right, that's all I got to say. You take care. Bye.